दिमाग खराब है यार। ये आई ना कहाँ वॉशरूम में ये सामने जो पूरा ब्रेक ब्रेक लगे। हाँ भाई थोड़ा थोड़ा नहीं स्टेज के पास वो थोड़ा नाम आमा क्या है वो
हेलो 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 चेक हेलो हेलो
बाबू
हेलो
वॉशरूम
बहुत लेट भाई 1 घंटा हो गया ऑलरेडी।
क्या करूँ पहली बार हुआ जिंदगी में पहली बार ऐसा हुआ।
अब रहने दे क्या चीज
बोलने के लिए
क्या समझाते बोलो
नाम दे दीजिए अपने हिसाब से कर।
ఫ్రెండ్స్ గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ దయచేసి అందరూ కూర్చోవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి మన ప్రోగ్రామ్ ను స్టార్ట్ చేసుకోబోతున్నాం ఎవ్రీవన్ టేక్ ద సీట్స్ దయచేసి అందరూ కూర్చోవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాం కొద్ది క్షణాల్లో మనము వేద మంత్రోచ్చారణతో
सेकंड गेट से अंदर आके सेकंड गेट से अंदर है ना सामने का हॉल है पूछिए आप वहाँ पे लंच के वहाँ पे पूछिए लंच कन्वेंशन सेंटर किधर है वो पूछिए। यही कहीं भटक रहा है आपको फिर से बात
बैठो यार आप पूछाओगे
हेलो चेक हेलो
कर लेंगे।
हेलो हेलो चेक चेक हेलो check one two test 1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2 check hello
దయచేసి అందరూ కూడా కూర్చోవలసిందిగా ప్లీజ్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ లో ఉన్న వారు అందరూ కూడా దయచేసి వెంకట్ గారు ప్లీజ్ శ్రీనివాస్ గారు ప్లీజ్ ప్లీజ్
ओम गणानां ज्येष्ठं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पदा शृण्वन् सेदसादनं प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती देनामभित्रियवतो श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम मम नेवच्चावेश्वस्तवयन्तेन्द्रानास्तनवं पुषेम मह्यन्नमन्तां प्रदिशस्य तस्रस्त्रजाध्यक्षेण पृतना मम देवाविहरे सन्धु सर्व इन्द्रावन्तो मरुतो विष्णुरग्निः ममान्तरिक्षमुरुगो ममस्तमयं वातः प्रवतां कामे अस्मिन् मयि देवाद्रविणमायजन्तां मय्याशीरस्तमयि देवहूतिः दैव्याहोतारामनिषन्त पूर्वेष्टास्याम तनुवावीरा मह्यं यजन्त मम जानिह विजागोते सत्यामनसो मे अस्तु येन मानिगाङ्गतमज्जनान् देवासो अधिवोचता मे देवी विश्वे सोमराजन् अग्निर्मन्यन् प्रददन् पुरस्ताददब्धो गोपाः परिपाहिनस्त्वम् प्रत्यञ्चोजन्त निगुतः पुनस्ते महिषाञ्चत्तं प्रभुभिनेसतु आदादातुना देवगं सविता ज्ञानोरेरिषोमापराधं जना रसवरुद्रामधिरा अर्वाञ्जमिन्द्रममतो हवामहे योगोचद्धनजिजस्तेत्याः इमन्नो यज्ञं विहवेजुषस्वास्यं हरिवो मे दिनन्त्वा देवीं वाचमजनयन्त देवास्तां विश्वरूपाः पशवो वदन्ति जातवेदसे सुनवामसो माराति यतो निदहति वेदः तामग्निवर्णान् तमसाच्चलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्म बलितजुष्टाम् अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा नो दुर्गाः जातवेदस्यन्धन्ननावादुरैपातिपरिषे
अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानोऽस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूना
समानमक्रमग्नगं भवेम परमात्सदस्तातु
सनः परिषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः
नाशकमेढ्यो अद्धरेषु सनाच्चाहतानव्यश्चिदत्से भर्त्यस्तमयुजानशक्तन्तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम
नागस्य पृष्ठम अरुजगच्छेत्रं हसलोगदा
वरुणस्य पुनात्तघमरुषणः
पुनन्दवसवः पुनादवरुणः पुनात्तघमर्षणः
भूतस्य मध्ये भुवनस्य गोप्ता पृथिव्योरुहिरण्मजकंसकृतकं सुवार्गञ्जलतिर्ज्योतिर्नहमस्मि अहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमेवाहं माञ्जोमि
स्तेनो भ्रूणः गुरुतल्पकः
पामघमरुषणस्तस्मात् पापात्
प्रवदन्ति दीर्घराः
समुद्रः जनयन् प्रजा भुवनस्य राजा
पवित्रे अधुसानो अव्ये बृहत् सोमो वावृते सुमान इन्दुः संक्रन्दनो निमिषजे कवीरस्य तकूसेन अजयत् साकमिन्द्रः
चक्षुषे नमो दिवे नमः पृथिव्यै
सप्रथसभां मे गोपाय
सभासदान्द्रियावतः
कुरु
देवीं वाचमजनयन्त देवास्तां विस्तरूपाः पशवो वदन्ति
सानो मन्द्रे समूर्जन्दुहानाधे निर्वागिस्मानुपसुष्टुदैतु
रङ्गन्ने विस्तृणुजाम देवा
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्जतत्रा
रङ्गेस्तुष्टुवागौ सस्तनोमे
देवहितौ जदायुः
इन्द्रो वृद्धस्रवा
स्वस्तिनः पूषा विश्ववेदास्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्तिनो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु हवं परे वादं परिक्षमा विस्वप्नं दुरुदितं तत्त्रिशद्यो दिशाम्यहो तं परोतकं शकुनेर्यदशाकुनः मृगस्य सुतमक्ष्णया तद्विशद्यो दिशाम्यहो नमस्ते अस्तु मामा स्वस्ति नः शकुने अस्तु प्रतिनः सुमना भव
ॐ प्रजां मे गोपाय
अमृतत्वाद जीवसे पवित्रवत्सेति रेफन्नो
विष्णुर्विचक्रमे त्रेधानि ददे पदम्
समूढमस्य भागो सुरे
रुद्राय प्रचोदसे मेढस्तमाय तव्यसे
ओचे मसन्तमगो हृदे
ब्रह्मो विस्पतस्परे अभामहे जनेभ्यः
अस्माकमस्तु केवलः
दोतं वृणेमहे ओंकारं विष्णवेदसम्
अस्य यज्ञस्य सुकृतो यमको हरिग्नो गच्छत्यग्निदूतो अरङ्कृतः कृष्णया सह स्युराजके वृणीमहे विदध्यगो सभेजं विदुष्टमनो यो ददाश तस्मै
देवो न सविता
समिताजतन्यभिर्वागद्भिर्विह्वजामये
पृथिवे जनयमौ यज्ञं मिमिक्षता
नो भरीमभिः
ॐ नमो अष्टसर्पेभ्यो ये के च पृथिवी मनु
ये अन्तरिक्षे ये दिवितेभ्यः सर्पेभ्यो नमः
आयङ्गः पृष्टिरक्रमे दशरन्मातरं पुनः
पितरं च प्रयन्स्वः
आपदेनत्तदेताल्यल्या विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव
कामास्ते दुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु मयज्ञस्याम पतयोर ईना
प्राणे माधुनारिषु सुपत्रे महमश्रवा
यस्यापरं जन जन सामरते पतिः
रुद्रमरुत्पजे पाहि सोमं यथा सारियाते अविवस्तुतस्य
तव प्रणीते तव शूरशर्मन्नाविवासन्ति कवयस्सु यज्ञाः
ज्ञानं प्रथमं पुरस्तात्सेमतस्य रुचो वेनाव
सबुद्धियामुपमास्य विष्ठाः सतश्च योनिमसदश्च विवः
मिमाय सलिलानि दक्षत्येकपदेत्यपदे सा चतुष्पदे
अष्टापदी नवपदी बभूवुषि सहस्र अक्षरा परमे व्योमन्न
क्षेत्रस्य पदना वजगोहितेन वजयामसि
रामस्वं वोषयित्वासनाम्ना दीदृशे
योपां पुष्पं वेद
पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति
चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं
पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति
य एवं वेद
यमं वस्त्राणि बीभसावसाधेरिवोरच्छत्रामन्तवो हसर्गाः मनुदानिष्टेन मित्रावरुणा सचेथे
सुमङ्गलेरीजं वधोरिमागं समेतपस्यता
सौभाग्यमस्ये दत्तायाधास्तं विपरेतन
आवहन्ते
वितन्वानाचीरमात्मनः
आसागं सिमभगावश्च
अन्नपाले च सर्वदा
मे सृजमावः
मशायाम् अशुभः सहस्राः
क्षयन्ते
सद्यः सोमं गृह्णन्ति पुण्डरिस्रजाम् प्रायच्छति दशभिः दशभिरिति दशाभिः सोमं गृह्णाति दशपेजो भवति भवति शतं ब्राह्मणाः पिबन्ति सप्तदशस्तोत्रं स्तोत्रं भवति
प्राकाशो
आकाशावत्पर्यवे
ददाति
सजौ गात्रे रुक्मौ
गात्रयत्यदो गात्रे
गोहोत्रे हस्तं प्रस्तोतृ प्रतिहतृभ्यां
द्वादश
प्रस्तोतृ प्रतिहर्तृभ्यामिति प्रस्तोतृ प्रतिहर्तृभ्या
द्वादशमष्टौ
हीर्ब्रह्मणे मैत्रावरुणाय मैत्रावरुणायेति मैत्रा वरुणाय
ब्राह्मणाच्छकंसने
ब्राह्मणाच्छकंसने वाससी
वाससेनेष्टा पौतृभ्यां
वाससी इति निवाससि
ज्येष्ठभूतृभ्यागोष्ठोरे
ज्येष्ठभूतृभ्यामिति ज्येष्ठभूतृभ्याचितमच्छावाकाय
आचतमिति जमा आचत
अच्छावाकाय नट्वाहो अग्निधे भार्गवः
इत्यग्ने इदे
भार्गवो होता भवति स्नायन्तीयो ब्रह्मसामं भवति
ब्रह्मसाममिति ब्रह्मसामं
भवति वारवन्तीयो
वारवन्तीयमग्निष्टोमसाममिति
वारवन्तीयो
अग्निष्टोमसामकं सारस्वती
अग्निष्टोमसाममित्यग्निष्टोम सामो
सरस्वती रमा
अपो गृह्णाति
गृह्णाति
शतमानं भवति शतायुः पुरुषः शतेन्द्रिय आयुष्येवेन्द्रिये प्रतिष्ठति आयुष्याभिवृद्धिरस्तु
Girish Sangigar onto the dais, and also R. Sunil Kumar Garu, past international director, and Babura Garu, area leader, to come onto the dais, and also request the family members to join the cake cutting. I invite the family members, please join. మల్టిపుల్ చైర్పర్సన్ శ్రీనివాస్ రెడ్డి గారు కూడా వేదిక మీదకి రావాల్సిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి.
के पढ़ते हैं तो इनका दिल लग जाता है. बायजूस डाउनलोड नाउ.
కేక్ కటింగ్ తర్వాత కొందరు వారి అనుభవాలు షేర్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత చివరిగా మన ఫెలిసిటేషన్స్ అందరూ కూడా మీరు వెయిట్ చేయొచ్చు. అప్పటి వరకు వెయిట్ చేయవలసిందిగా విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
बारी बारी दिन ये आओ, बारी बारी दिन ये गाए, बारी बारी दिन ये आओ, बारी बारी दिन ये गाए, तू जिए हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू. हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू सुनीता, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू. बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, तो जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। थाम लूं मैं किसका, बेकरार हो के दामन थाम लूं मैं किसका, क्या मिसाल दूं मैं तेरी, नाम लूं मैं किसका। नहीं नहीं ऐसा हंसी कोई नहीं है, जिस पे ये नजर रुक जाए, बेमिसाल जो कहलाए, तू जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है आरज़ू। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। कुछ मैं भी तोहफा आज लाता, मैं तेरी हंसी महफिल में फूल लेके आता। जिने कहा उसे क्या है फूलों की जरूरत, जो बाहर खुद कहलाए, हर गली का दिल धड़काए, तो जिए हजारों साल, ये मेरी है।
Let us join our hands. అందరం కూడా ఒకసారి చేతులు కలిపి గట్టిగా హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే చెప్తాం. హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే టు బద్రి విశాల్ బన్సల్ sir, please. Salam to our Bansal or on completing 40 saal online. Sorry. Salam to our Bansal on completing 40 saal as Lion and 25 saal as district governor. What a great contribution. What a great journey of Badri Vishal Bansal ji. What a committed personality. So, ఒక్కసారి వచ్చిన అతిథులనే చూసి మనం తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. గొప్ప గొప్ప వారందరూ కూడా ఒక్క ఫోన్ కాల్ తో ఈ రోజు ఇక్కడికి సమావేశం అయ్యారంటే వారి పట్ల ఉన్నటువంటి ఆదరాభిమానాలు, వారి పట్ల ఉన్నటువంటి గౌరవాన్ని మనం అర్థం చేసుకోవచ్చు. వెల్కమ్ టు ఆల్ ఫర్ దిస్ గ్రేట్ ఈవెంట్. Now I invite Nagaraj Garu to welcome the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, everyone. And I'm so very happy to see all of you here joining us to celebrate this momentous occasion. Today is not
one minute,
only...
Sir. Nagaraj sir is the contemporary zone chairperson of Bansal, sir.
Yeah, yes. Lion Bansal and I were zone chairpersons together when Lion Anjaya was the district governor. That was quite a long time ago. Perhaps I've known him for maybe the longest. I and Lion Bansal have been friends for more than 40 years. And I'm very happy to stand before you this evening to welcome all of you to this wonderful evening. It's not only the 64th birth anniversary of a momentous journey, it also is the 25th year of Lion Bansal as district governor. He became a district governor 25 years ago. I think some of you perhaps were not there in Lions of those days. And he has been a Lion for 40 years. So 4 decades of service, 4 decades of commitment to Lionism and the community service is what marks today. I'm so very happy to welcome all of you once again on behalf of District 320D. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for joining us. Let's all enjoy this evening, and we are going to have some very short, brief recollections, maybe reminiscence from some of you, and after that we are going to celebrate. Welcome once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Nagaraja. Thank you, Nagaraj garu. Thank you very much. Now I invite చాలా ఒకరి జీవితంలో ఒక వ్యక్తి యొక్క గొప్ప అనుభవాలను, అనుభూతులను పంచుకోవాలంటే అందరికంటే చాలా చక్కగా వివరించగలిగే వ్యక్తి వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు. బన్సల్ గారి గురించి తన అనుభూతులను, తన ఆశయాలను, తన యొక్క ప్రస్థానాన్ని చక్కగా వివరించగలిగేది తన కూతురు. సో ఐ ఇన్వైట్ Aishni to come on to the dais and share the reflections of with his father.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm not really good with speeches. So here I go. This is a very humble attempt at trying to speak about my father and my experience with my father. So we are all gathered here today to celebrate my father on his birthday. And we're all here today because of the love and admiration that we feel for him. My dad, my Golu, like I very fondly like to call him. I hope you know how blessed I feel to be your daughter. I'm super proud to be your daughter. The words I'm saying now cannot do justice or cannot accurately express how I feel about you. Even while I was writing this, I had tears coming out of my eyes, but yeah. So over the years, your strongest and warmest hugs made me realize that you are the man I can always find and take refuge in. Some of my favorite memories with you include the time you got me dressed to go to school and drop me off every single day. That was like the favorite part of going to school because that was our father-daughter time. And I also remember dad used to get me dressed really early and mom used to come to the room and she would start shouting like, it's getting late and why didn't you get Ashu ready for school? And dad used to ask me to hide under the blanket and act like we're still sleeping. And we used to do all sorts of pranks on mom. And our trips together and our favorite Scooby-Doo ride. I know you remember that one because for everybody to know here, my dad is very scared of roller coasters and fun rides. But since everybody knows here that I'm an only child and I used to go on these rides alone. And just for me, my father would act brave and put up a brave face and then go on those rides with me. And our coffee dates together. I think the people at Coffee Day, Starbucks and Taj Krishna know us by our names by now because I think every weekend we would go for coffee and we would talk about life. And my dad had like endless pieces of advice and I'd love hearing from him all the time. There are many more beautiful memories that I share with my dad, but I think I'll take up the entire night if I start speaking more. Papa, I just wanted to know that I pray because of you. If you hadn't believed in me, I wouldn't have been half the person that I am today. Even when no one believed in me, you believed in me. And it's your faith in me that gives me the strength to do anything. Most children find that love and compassion in their mothers, but while the father is the stricter one, but in my case, my dad is the cool one and mommy keeps us in check. So yeah, I feel really blessed to have that bond with my father. You indeed are the most hardworking and selfless man I have ever seen. Your attitude towards life is an inspiration. Even in the worst situations, you are my pillar who smiles at me and tells me, Chalta rehta hai, life hai, have patience, everything good only will happen. It is your jolly smile that and your strength that makes me believe that no matter what the situation or no matter what happens tomorrow, everything will be fine. Your zeal to work hard, to do things for people is admirable. The passion you possess for serving people and doing good for people is what I aspire to have in my life. You are the cutest. I see you every day and I want everyone to know that in 27 years of being with my father, I've never heard him complain about anything except for times when I would come home late sometimes. That's the only time he's complained. But otherwise, I've never heard my dad complain about anything. Me and my mom both know that with him by our side, we can overcome anything. He is our pillar of strength, our backbone, our world. Growing up, when people asked me, "Aap kiski tarah banna chahte ho?" I'd proudly say कि मैं मेरे पापा की तरह बनना चाहती हूँ. I still remember in school we were asked to write a small essay about our hero, and I wrote about my father. I've never been away from my father. The only time that I was away from him was when I went to Ooty for 3 months. And even that time, while saying goodbye, me and my father cried. And it was so funny कि मैं 3 महीने भी दूर नहीं रह पाई. 3 months के course में मैं 3 बार घर वापस आई because I just couldn't stay without my father. I have no doubt that God took a piece of you to make me the person I am today. I am a smaller, girlier version of you, and I want to be more and more like you. I want to be the smile that can light up any room just like your smile does. Can everyone please have a look at that gorgeous smile? I just want to say, I wish every girl in this world has a father like mine. I can talk about him for hours, but I will spare you all. Dad, I just want to conclude my speech by saying that I am the luckiest person in this world to have you as my father. Your unconditional love is unmatched. Cheers to you and your greatness. And I can't wait to go on infinite more coffee dates with you in London and around the world. And of course, with Samay by our side, I think we're just going to have more and more fun. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
What a great feelings. ఒక మహానుభావుడు చెప్పాడట, తల్లిదండ్రులు తమకు పిల్లలకిచ్చే గొప్ప వారసత్వం ఏమిటంటే, తల్లిదండ్రులు తమ పిల్లలకిచ్చే గొప్ప వారసత్వం అంటే ప్రతిరోజు 10 నిమిషాలు వారితో గడపడమేనట. సో అటువంటి గొప్ప వారసత్వ ఆస్తిని బన్సల్ గారు తన కూతురుకు అందించడం, వాట్ ఎ గ్రేట్, ఒక పేరెంట్ గా తన అద్భుతమైనటువంటి పాత్ర పోషించినందుకు ధన్యవాదాలు, అభినందనలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ, బన్సల్ ఫ్యామిలీలో దశరథుడు జట్మల్ బన్సల్, వారికి 4 కొడుకులు, రామ లక్ష్మణ భరత శత్రుఘ్నులు లెక్క. ఇక్కడ కూడా పరమానంద బన్సల్ గారు, బద్రి విశాల్ బన్సల్ గారు, శ్రీనివాస్ బన్సల్ గారు, రామ్ వినాస్ బన్సల్ గారు, 4 అన్నదమ్ములు. ఆనాడు ఎలా 4 అన్న రామలక్ష్మణ ఏ విధంగా కలిసి తమ ప్రస్థానాన్ని భరించి ఈనాటికి ఆదర్శంగా కుటుంబం ఉందో, ఈనాటి కూడా ఈ 4 అన్నదమ్ములు అదే విధమైనటువంటి ఐకమత్యంతో ముందటికి పోతూ ఉమ్మడి కుటుంబంతో మన అందరికీ ఆదర్శంగా నిలుస్తున్నారు. వారి గురించి వారి సోదర కుమారులు, I invite Somesh to come forward and share the feelings.
Thank you very much. Very good evening to everyone. Very good evening to everyone. Thank you very much. Now, before I start, we are in 2021. Almost most of we young guys, we are given with lot of opportunities. We youngsters are full of blessings. We have lot of resources to do business. We have lot of antique things to do. And not only that, we have so much of raw materials available with lot of technology today. But in 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, India was not that kind of developed nation wherein you could have thought about what you could have done today. So therefore, first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who belonged to 1960s, 70s and 80s. Because of you all people, today we are standing here on the dais provided to us by Lions Club. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to start that during late 1960s, when he started his journey, today it is an inspiration for us. And I would like to quote the Sanskrit words, Sakarana Jivanam Jiva, which means life should be full of purpose and we should live a purposeful life. And his life is full of purpose, definitely, and we have to do that and we have to carry the legacy upon. 1968-69, when he was in his 7th standard, he used to, apart from his schooling, he used to work at a family store wherein a lot of things has to be done in retailing and all. And it was a hard life for him to start. And by the time it was 1973, he was working with Hansaware, which was a family-owned unit. Hansaware, which was a manufacturing unit of ready-made garments. And therefore, he had to switch his job upon from retailing again to manufacturing. Then slowly and slowly, he picked up the pace. Life was not that comfortable. It was neither easy. It was in the year 1977 to 1980, where a very important Sanskrit word comes, Ahamasmi Yodha, that a person has to be a fighter. And he took the role of a fighter and he toured almost all the districts of United Andhra Pradesh in the year 1977 to 1980. Meanwhile, he got married to my aunt Srimati Anuradha Bansal in the year 1979. From 1977 to 1980, for marketing of raincoats, it was not easy to tour the complete all the districts of United Andhra Pradesh. Resources were less. He had to do a very tiring job. I would not call it as a job, which morning when you start 8 o'clock and you end up by night 10 o'clock, and you may sometimes have to skip your dinner, maybe breakfast and maybe lunch also. That is the kind of position a businessman has to possess when it comes to doing business. Now, a very important quote I would like to mention. In the year 1981, he started his new venture by the name Blanket House. A very important memory carries that year 1981, that he was blessed with auspicious 1100 rupees by my grandfather, late Sri Jetmalji Bansal. Just 1100 rupees. I consider those 1100 rupees to be very auspicious, because today we all are here because of that 1100 rupees celebrating his 64th birthday. It was not because my grandfather could not have provided with 1100 rupees. He could have provided much more than 1100 rupees, but only because of the title of a self-made man that has to come in character of Sri Badri Vishalji Bansal, that 1100 rupees stands very, very precious for us. Then it comes here 1982 to 1986. I would use the Sanskrit word Pratikulataya Shakti, which means we have to keep our strength during adversity. 1982 to 1986 were very tough for him, because just like southwest monsoon, which comes from European to the Arabian, then carries up from Tamil Nadu to the upper parts of India, from Kerala to the upper parts of India. The same way business happens with vagaries. Sometimes you may pick up sales, sometimes sales may drop below the average level. And he faced a lot of problems during 1982 to 1986. Pratikulataya Shakti. He maintained his desire to do a strong business during those years. Even dipping sales came. Then came a year 1987, which was very important for him. The sales picked up. Blanket House became a big name in Secunderabad market, just not Secunderabad market. It was whole of Telangana, where he was distributing blankets up to maximum. 1987, he picked up, and he never looked back again from the year 1987. He achieved the title in the year 1987 as a self-made man. Then comes the year 1994. Very important date, I know, because my sister Ashani was born, a very lovely daughter to him. She stands as a backbone to him today. I would definitely like to use a word in the year 1996. Tava Gudanmat Tyaja, that is never leave your values. Even though he was a very successful businessman, by the time it was 1996, he started his social career in the year 1981, August 4th week, when he joined social services. And in the year 1996, I remember when I was 9 years young, the garland that was today presented, it was a green color garland. He was felicitated with the district governor of Lions Club. What a great day for us. What we saw, we were sitting that day. There I was sitting in the 4th row. Today you have given me opportunity to speak in the front. I am very thankful to you all for that. And it was year 1996 when he took up Lions Club, just not Lions Club. The challenge further intensified. The value system had to be carried to the another level. It was the formation of Agarwal Samaj in Telangana, wherein he played a very key role. Therein he was also, it was very difficult to form Agarwal Samaj, because a lot of things has to be arranged, because you have to arrange a lot of businessmen with a lot of different type of business. You have to take up a lot of things to arrange a Samaj, because doing something for a club is different and doing something for a Samaj is absolutely oppositely different. And therefore, he was the founder general secretary of Agarwal Samaj. Later, he became the president of Agarwal Samaj. Later, he became the chairman of Matadin Gol Blood Bank. And thereon, things continued on a smooth pace, but challenges were many. Now, the new millennium came in. When the new millennium came in, I will use the phrase, Kutumbakam Jeevanam Mama, that my family is my life. In this complete speech, I never spoke about Anuradha auntie. I'll tell you what exactly it happens. Generally, it is said that behind every successful man, there is a woman. My sister said, while scripting, you don't say this. You say, beside every successful man, there is a hand of a very powerful woman. So therefore, thanks Aishani. So therefore, the system changes now. By the year it is 2004, he started his new venture by the brand name Pretty Woman. It was artificial jewelry brand with its first outlet at Hyderabad. Now today, Pretty Woman hosts somewhere around 600 outlets throughout India. There is one very good thing, that the power of a woman is so much that selling blankets from Secunderabad, going to the subcontinent of the most powerful nation of the world today, India, it is a very big challenge, and she took it. And today, along with Badri Vishal uncle, she hosts around 600 outlets. One of the outlet is also at Hyderabad International Airport, soon to followed up by the other airports of India. Not only that, thank you very much. There is one small thing. From 2004, they tried their best to do the business and they are still doing it. And it is 2021. I remember a very famous quote which says, Mama Shashtamendriyamam. It says, Mama Shashtamendriyamam antataha asti prarambham. That means my sixth sense says, as Somesh Bansal is standing in front of you, my sixth sense says that it is not the end, it is just the beginning. Thank you very, very much. I would also take another 5 minutes of yours because we have been into family, and there is one very good saying that your family is not complete until and unless you get a family support, not only support from family, but friends of your family. I would like to thank Girish uncle. I would like to thank the complete Lions family. I'm standing in front of so many Lions, and it is a great opportunity. We thank you very much for being our support structure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sumesh. Thank you very much. A man of charity and service. Let us listen more about him by Varun, his another nephew. Now I invite Varun to come onto the desk.
Good evening to one and all. I'm just very, very proud to be here, and it's a privilege of mine to be standing here in front of all of you and speaking about my Tauji, as I call him, Mr. Badri Vishal Bansal. How can we not talk about family when family is all we got? I think family is the essence of any man or any woman to grow up and be successful. For me, family is about relationships. It's about love and affection, respect and understanding, trusting and confiding. And family is not only an important thing, it is everything. This is what I've learned from my Tauji in all these years. I've had the privilege to go to him in times of critical decisions for his advice and suggestions, because that's the kind of relationship he's established with me over the years. I can confide in him for anything, and there's no age barrier or generation gap between us at all. There are numerous lessons and numerous words of advice I've taken from him. Let me cut down and speak about a few tonight. He's taught me that there is always a big and beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day, and that failure is nothing but a hurdle to success. Through thick and thin, Tauji has always motivated me to stay positive, give my 100% to every opportunity, and moreover, he has helped me to believe in myself. This one time, just before starting a new venture, he gave me the courage to broaden my shoulders and take up responsibilities. He told me, this is just the beginning. Ye kuch nahi hai. Isse aur badh ke kaam kar sakta tu. These words rest assured me that if you have the will and patience, impossible. The fact that I'm standing here because of so many contributions he's made to my life, and I can proudly say that I'm blessed to have more than one father in this family. Can I please request Aishani Bansal and Somesh Bansal to join me on stage? Important. It is everything. This is what I've learned from my Tauji and all of this. I've had the privilege to go to him in times of critical decisions for his advice and suggestions because that's the kind of relationship he's established with me.
सारा घर मुस्काया तुमसे हमारी दुनिया तेरा
Ever smiling, dynamic, and energetic is our Bansal. Who none other than knows well is Girish Sanghi Garu, the close associate and very famous industrialist. I invite Girish Sanghi to come on the desk.
Good evening, everybody, fellow Lions. I was charter member Lions Club Dilsunagar, but later on I could not continue due to my other occupations. I was for 2 years president for Dilsunagar. Unfortunately or fortunately, all the responsibilities were, thrusted on me only. So I continued for a few days and then few years, and then for some other reasons I could not continue much. Then my father made me to join Rotary Club. There also I could not do much. But when I see all of you here and the enthusiasm of completing 40 years of Lionism by Bansalji and 25 years of governorship by Bansalji and celebrating his 64th birthday coinciding also, let me wish him a very, very happy, prosperous and long life birthday. My association with Bansalji is not as old as you all have with him, 40 years. If I remember properly, it must be around 20 years of association. But whatever I know about him, I can tell in few words. He's a very reliable friend, a trusted friend, an honest friend. Friendship not because of pleasure or otherwise. Whenever any situation warrants for any advice, he would give the right advice, the correct advice, the honest advice. That is a great quality in him. And he's a very good organizer. We at the All India West Federation organize a yearly event. We celebrate our Independence Day in any foreign country. And we take around 300 to 400 couples from India to a foreign country and hoist our flag there. We have been doing this since last 10 years. When India and China were at loggerheads, we were in China celebrating our Independence Day. And all these have been meticulously organized by Bansalji as chairman of that program, along with his team. And it has been meticulously planned, very well executed. And year after year, more and more people join. That is the kind of a good planner and organizer Bansalji is. No doubt, Lionism has been his backbone in whatever experience he has gained. The kind of experience he has gained through Lionism, I think, has molded him so well. He is a very successful businessman, a very philanthropic family. I had the opportunity of visiting your Tarnaka Eye Hospital, MS Reddy Eye Hospital. And Bansal family has been a main donor there, if I am correct. A lot of donors were there, but Bansal family also has donated. They believe in philanthropic activities. Whatever they earn, they would like to share with the people in need. That's a great quality of a family. And I think that has come from his father, who has also been a very great philanthropic person. It's a great family of 4 brothers, very united, very cultured. And I'm proud to be associated with him and his friend. I wish him again a very, very happy birthday and long life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite pride of our multiple, proud line of India, and our own leader, past international elector, Lion R. Sunil Kumar Garu, to speak on this occasion.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a delightful honor it is to be a part of a fantastic celebration commemorating not just a birthday, but it's also a lot to do with contribution of Lion Bansal to community, to his family, to society, and to Lionism in a big way. Bansalji, I'm very proud of you. Very few friends we can earn in life, but to be connected with somebody like Lion Bansal is not just a routine happening. You've got to be very special to be blessed with such friends. Well, I've got a very unique relationship with him. He was junior to me in Lionism because he became a Leo after I became a Leo. But nevertheless, both of us are Leos together. He became a governor much before me, so he took over the seniority there. But good things are that both of us were born in the same month. 1 year he is younger to me, but I look younger than him. And since Leo days, Bansal had a great hobby. And I really feel happy that he converted his hobby into his profession by giving his company the right name. Bansalji, I hope you can remember the Leo days. Friends, to be a leader is reflective of your skill. It's reflective of the humbleness and humility in you. And reflective of, look at the way his family showered praises on him. It's very easy to be a leader, but a very difficult aspect of your living to be a role model, because Bansal has been a role model to very many in this world. And I think all of us have to pay him this tribute of that brotherhood, that great friendship that he always reflects on all of us. One of the reasons that I could become an international director fighting that marathon election, well, I must confess, it would have been much difficult without Bansal there pushing you on. We had a common friend. Unfortunately, both of us miss him very badly. A very, very dear common friend, Bhavarlalji Jain. And I'm sure if he was here, he would have cried today, because the kind of relationship I could see between Bhavar and Bansal is not very ordinary. Now, that's what Lionism actually does. It gave all of us so many opportunities to connect with each other and remain so emotionally involved in somebody else's celebration. We are very, very fortunate that today we have such a wonderful day. Thank you very much, Bansalji, for your 40 years of Lionism. It's not a small amount of time you've given. And thank you very much for your leadership as a governor for 25 years. I think, come on, Lions, you must applaud. It's not a common feat. We've traveled together, and I believe we will be able to do much more with him around. All the very best. Our prayers to God Almighty to give this Bansal family, particularly Mr. and Mrs. Bansal, a very bountiful, a life full of happiness, a life full of rewards, a life full of those memories which should be more important and more valuable than a treasure, because there's nothing more important to us. Material wealth is something that can come and go, but emotional health, something that's very symbolic of what you've done in your life. These are things that are very, very rare in life. And God has been very kind to him. We wish him he has many more such memories. Congratulations and all the very best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now let's watch a video. Thank you. What a excellent memories. Now I invite another great friend of our Bansal sir, a senior chartered accountant, office bearer on the Chartered Accountants Association of India, Sri Lakshmi Nivas Sharma garu.
Very good evening to all of you. I'm really very happy to join on this very auspicious occasion. A person achieving a ladder, going on up, 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 as he's completed 25 years of governorship, 40 years association with the Lions Club, and 64 years of his age. And in the 64 years, what he has achieved has been demonstrated by the audiovisual. And one can understand it is a very rare thing a person have such a distinction. Let me tell you, maybe around 45 years before, I was also a Lions member. I was in Hyderabad East, and later on, Mr. Bansal joined in Hyderabad South, wherein one of my partners also became a member. But the dedication, involvement, and real service motive, if you look, Mr. Badri Vishal was having. Because I could able to associate with him in some of the projects, whether it is a hospital, whether it is other charities, whether the other programs which he has done, including certain other international program, not only on the Lions Club, but whatever the teaching which has been done by the Lions in any area of our life, if we serve the public, that is the achievement. And I found Mr. Badri Vishal doing all the things. Very recently, about few years back, he has started one trust. I am associated with him with that trust also, as and when he comes and take advice. he could able to make honoring of some of the very distinguished people, doctors and other people. And also I found that he donated certain thing for the hospital, which was inaugurated about 2 years back jointly with the Lions Club. What happened if a person have the dedication, involvement? Today, that particular thing is running along with the blood in the body that I have to serve. And he feel proud being a lion. And that is a great achievement which he has. On this auspicious occasion, I congratulate him and wish him a very good, healthy, and prosperous life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now invite the pride of our district and a great generous person, Lion Dr. G. Babra Garu, to come onto the dais and speak on this occasion.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. 1997 నేను లైనిజంలో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాను. మా ఫాస్ట్ గవర్నర్స్ అందరూ చూస్తే బన్సల్ గారి దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మరి ఎంతో భయభక్తులతో బన్సల్ గారు అంటే అంత భయం ఉండేది. మెల్లిమెల్లిగా మరి నేను వైస్ గవర్నర్ అవటం, నేను చూసేట్టుగా ఆయన ఎప్పుడు కంగ్రాట్స్ చెప్పటం, మరి నేను కౌన్సిల్ చైర్మన్ అవ్వగానే ఆయన దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళా. ఆయన కొంచెం తగ్గించాడు, ఇంపార్టెంట్ మీటింగ్స్కే వస్తున్నాడు. నేను వెళ్ళి కౌన్సిల్ మరి కన్వెన్షన్ జరుగుతుంది, మీరు చైర్మన్గా ఉండాలి అన్నాను. అలా నాకు నేను కష్టమే అంటే, లేదు సార్ మీరు ఉండాలి అన్నాను. ఆ రోజు మరి ఆ కౌన్సిల్ చైర్మన్గా నేను సక్సెస్ అయ్యాను అంటే కన్వెన్షన్ అందులో ఒక భాగం. ఆ రోజు నుంచి మరి మా ఇద్దరిలో ఉన్న స్నేహం డెవలప్మెంట్ అవుతూ మరి తండ్రి జట్మల్ బన్సల్ గారు ఫౌండేషన్ రావటం, ఆ ఫౌండేషన్లో మరి వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ అంటే మనకు ఒక రకమైన గౌరవం పెరిగింది. మరి వాళ్ళలో ఉన్న పరమానంద బన్సల్ గారు కానీ, శ్రీనివాస్ బన్సల్ గారు కానీ, రామ్ నివాస్ బన్సల్ గారు కానీ, ఊర్మిళ గుప్తా గారు కానీ, వాళ్ళ సిస్టరు, వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా మరి చక్కని ఫౌండేషన్ ద్వారా వాళ్ళు సంపాదించిన దాంట్లో ఖచ్చితంగా మరి చేయటం. మరి ఒక చిన్న సంఘటన, వాళ్ళ ఫాదర్కి బైపాస్ ఆపరేషన్ జరిగిన తర్వాత ఆయన ఒక 15-20 రోజులు రెస్ట్ తీసుకున్న తర్వాత ఆయన ప్రత్యేకంగా ఆయనే ఒక బిజినెస్ నడిపేవాళ్ళు. ఆయన సపరేట్ అకౌంట్ కానీ, మరి ఆయన 85-90 సంవత్సరాల టైంలో కూడా ఆయన ఆ రకమైన అద్భుతమైన బాగా కష్టపడి పైకి వచ్చి వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీని అంతా పైకి తీసుకురావటం, మరి బన్సల్ ఫ్యామిలీ అంటే ఒక గౌరవం ఏర్పడటం. తర్వాత మరి బన్సల్ గారు మరి ఆయన డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ గవర్నర్గా ఉండగా మరి మా డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లో ఒక ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ట్రస్ట్ మరి 320C2 కలిసి ఉండగా ఒక ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ట్రస్ట్ ఏర్పాటు చేయటం, అట్లాగే అనురాధ బన్సల్ గారిని మహిళా ఉత్సవ చైర్మన్ గా చేయటం, అక్కడి నుంచి సాంప్రదాయంగా ఇప్పటి వరకు మా డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ లో అద్భుతమైన మహిళా ఉత్సవం అంటే అద్భుతంగా చేయటం. మరి అలాంటి బన్సల్ గారు రోజు రోజుకి మా స్నేహం డెవలప్మెంట్ అవుతూ మరి బన్సల్ అంటే భయం వల్ల పోయి జోకులు వేసుకునే పరిస్థితికి వచ్చాం. మరి ఈ మధ్య కాలంలో బన్సల్ గారు నాకంటే 45 రోజులు చిన్నోడు నువ్వు, హలో బన్సల్ అంటే జీ సాబ్ అనాలని చెప్పి అంత స్నేహం డెవలప్మెంట్ అయింది. మరి లైన్ బన్సల్ గారిని కానీ వాళ్ళ కుటుంబాన్ని కానీ ఎల్లప్పుడూ కూడా మన మనసులో, ఎందుకంటే మరి ఎవరైనా సరే సంపాదించిన దాంట్లో కొంత భాగం మరి ఒక ట్రస్ట్ ఏర్పడి చక్కటి హాస్పిటల్ మీర్పేట హాస్పిటల్లో మరి చేయటం, మరి ప్రతి సంవత్సరం కూడా ఒక మంచి సొసైటీలో ఉన్న ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తికి ఆ బన్సల్ గారి మరి జట్మల్ బన్సల్ గారి ట్రస్ట్ నుంచి చేయటం చాలా అద్భుతమైన విషయం. లైన్ బన్సల్ జీ నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా జీవితంలో మర్చిపోలేనని చెప్పి, మన స్నేహం చిరకాలము ఎప్పుడు కొనసాగాలని చెప్తూ, చివరి వరకు మీ ఫ్యామిలీ ఇదే, మీ పిల్లలు అందరూ కూడా మరి మీ తాతగారు జట్మల్ బన్సల్ గారి మరి ఆశయాలని కూడా మీ మనవాళ్ళు మునిమనవాళ్ళు అందరూ కూడా చక్కగా అద్భుతంగా మరి దాన్ని కంటిన్యూషన్ చేయాలని చెప్పి కోరుకుంటూ, హ్యాండ్షాప్ మరి జట్మల్ బన్సల్ ఫ్యామిలీ అందరూ కూడా ఈ సభావేతంగా ఒకసారి చప్పట్ల ద్వారా మరి ఇంత అద్భుతమైన విజయాలు సాధించిన బన్సల్ గారికి నా చిరకాల స్నేహం కొనసాలని కోరుకుంటూ, ఈ రోజు 320D మరి బన్సల్ గారి బర్త్డే అయినా సరే మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ ప్రతి ఒక్కరిని కూడా మనస్ఫూర్తిగా 320D తరపున ఇన్వైట్ చేసి మీరు అందరూ వచ్చినందుకు మీ అందరికీ మనస్ఫూర్తి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite the council chairperson, Srinivas Reddy garu to come on to the dais. I request, due to time constraint, I request everyone to be brief, please. Thank you.
ఒక్క ఫోన్ కాల్ తోటి ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ ఇంత షార్ట్ టైం లోపల విచ్చేసినటువంటి ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి నమస్తే. బన్సాల్ జీ, పాస్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ గవర్నర్, 320D, 64 years birthday, 40 years లైనిజం, 25 years యాజ్ ఏ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ గవర్నర్గా కంప్లీట్ చేసినటువంటి తరుణంలో ఇక్కడ ఏర్పాటు చేసినటువంటి ఈ సమావేశం. వన్స్ అగైన్ హ్యాపీ బర్త్డే టు బన్సాల్ జీ. వారితో నాకు చాలా తక్కువ అటాచ్మెంట్, ఎందుకంటే జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ 12 years old. లైనిజంలో నేను వచ్చి 12 years అయింది, వారు 40 years. బట్ యాజ్ ఏ వైస్ గవర్నర్గా ఉన్నప్పటి నుండి మీటింగ్స్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు వారు మేము చూడకుండా వెళ్తున్నా కానీ వారు వచ్చి విజ్ చేయడం, నిజంగా వారు చాలా చక్కటి నేచర్ కలిగినటువంటి వ్యక్తి, ఎప్పుడు నవ్వుతూ ఎవర్ స్మైలింగ్గా ఉంటున్నటువంటి బన్సాల్జీ. మరి వారి యొక్క సర్వీసెస్ కంటిన్యూస్గా 40 years నుండి లైనిజంకి హాస్పిటల్ ద్వారా మరియు ఎన్నో సేవా కార్యక్రమాల ద్వారా మన లైనిజంలో వారు వర్క్ చేస్తూ సర్వీస్ని అందిస్తున్నటువంటి మన బన్సాల్జీ గారికి మరియు వారి యొక్క, ఎందుకంటే లైనిజం లోపల సేవ చేసే వ్యక్తులు కలకాలం మంచి ఆరోగ్యం, తప్పకుండా భగవంతుడు వారికి ఆరోగ్యాన్ని అందించాలని కోరుతూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite the past multiple council chairperson B.R. Rao garu to come onto the dais, speak on this occasion.
Good evening, everybody. If I become council chairperson, it was because of Badri Vishal Bansal. Everybody want to have a position, but always say, I'm not interested, I'm interested. But the day one, we worked together as a vice governor along with Lakshmi Narayan from Kamam and a governor. He had been telling me, Rao Sahab, you have a chance. After Janardhan Reddy Garu, who was the council chairman long back, we didn't get a chance. We should work for it. I said, Nahi Bansalji, let us see why hurry. But he worked throughout and saw that I was elected almost unanimously out of only one vote from his own district governor he gave. Now, Bansalji, many people have told me, one thing I must tell you, that is a man of character. Once he says something, he manages. It is always said, success is important, but more than that, value in life is more important. We find lot in Bansal's case, he gives a word, he doesn't go back. It is in the case making as a chairperson, in case he commits somebody, something, he will see to it that it is accomplished. Now, a lot of things are there with him. And only one thing I want to mention is, PAD Sunil Garu will agree, he was the site first chairperson for our multiple, both 1 year for 316 and 320. Those 10 years, apart from many other accomplishments and achievements he had in the past, these 4 years, he has done so much for our multiple, so much for our association, and I don't think I can give the details. Along with Dr. Shetty, our chief technical advisor, since I was also involved in Site for Kids and other program, with the encouragement of Sunil Garu. I have been involved, and myself and Bansal Garu went to many hospitals, both here and Andhra, and did a lot of work. And I think more than 10 to 12 important grants have come from international for our project because of the involvement and support and very hard work of Bansal ji. I think there is one great contribution for Babarao Garu for our multiple and other, and I am sure he will continue to give us, guide all the youngsters, though he is young. 64 years is not big one. There are many people above, more senior to him by age, but he is a good strategist, as Girish Sangviji rightly put, and he always gives the right address, correct address, and very sincere advice. I take this opportunity, Bansal ji, Anuradha ji, and Ashu, to have a great years ahead, and your Bansal job, your contribution, your advice to our district and for the future leaders are very much necessary. For that, we pray God to give you a long life, energetic, youthful life, years to come. Shatamano Bhavantu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite the senior lion and a senior very dedicated and past district governor lion, Govind Rajgar.
Taking cue from Lion B.R. Rao, one thing I would say, in serious terms, Lion Bansal is a committed person. You can clap for him. Very committed. Because Nadi Tenale, Nadi 40th year and the 50th. My association began with his club first, Hyderabad South. I was club president, Janagaon 85-86. Apudu South Nunchi Srihari Rao was the zone chairperson. Then 96-97 I was zone chairperson. Then Gubba Nagendra Rao, again from his home club, he was my DDG, I was the zone chairperson. So appadi nunchi ma journey modalaindi. So dan tarvata Lion Nagaraj chepparu. 89-90 he was the zone chairperson. Nagaraj was also zone chairperson. I was the district cabinet secretary to Lion Anjaya. So that began. In the lighter vein, committed ante, because I appreciate his commitment. ఆయన బ్లాంకెట్ హౌస్ లో కూర్చొని నేను గుంటూరు ఇడ్లీ ఎన్ని రోజులు తిన్నానో తెలియదు. పోయినప్పుడల్లా గుంటూరు ఇడ్లీ తెప్పించేవాడు. When I say committed, myself and Lion Dr. D.N. Reddy, we contested against each other in 91-92. 90 మన భవన్లాల్ జైన్ కన్వెన్షన్ లో ఆయన కమిట్ అయిపోయాడు డిఎన్ రెడ్డికి. హి సెడ్ నో గోవిందరాజు గారు ఎన్నిసార్లు వెళ్ళినా కూడా ఐ అప్రిషియేట్ హిమ్. నీకేం ఓడోపల్లి మన దగ్గర జనరల్ గా అన్నా నీకేనే అంటారు. బట్ హి నెవర్ సెడ్ అన్నా నీకే అనలా. హి సెడ్ ఐ యామ్ కమిటెడ్ టు డిఎన్ రెడ్డి అన్నాడు. అండ్ దట్ ఇస్ ద రీజన్ వై ఐ లాస్ట్ టు డిఎన్ రెడ్డి బికాస్ ఆఫ్ హిస్ కమిట్మెంట్. అండ్ దెన్ అగైన్ అదర్వైజ్ నేను 31 years old పాస్ గవర్నర్ అయ్యేవాడిని. ఇప్పుడు 27 years old. I appreciate his. Then tarvata అంత చేసినా కూడా అగైన్ బాబురావు సెడ్ కన్వెన్షన్ లో ఆయన అడిగాడు, గోవిందరాజు గారు యువర్ ఆయన నన్ను కన్వెన్షన్ చేయమని చేశాడు. ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు బి ది సెక్రటరీ, కన్వెన్షన్ సెక్రటరీ అన్నాడు. వి వర్క్ టుగెదర్. ఐ వెంట్ టు హిస్ ఆఫీస్, వి ప్లాన్ టుగెదర్ అండ్ మేడ్ హిస్ కన్వెన్షన్ వెరీ వెరీ సక్సెస్ఫుల్. అండ్ ఐ మస్ట్ అప్రిషియేట్ హిమ్ ది కమిట్మెంట్ అగైన్ టు ది సైట్ ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్. లైన్ బిఆర్ రావు సెడ్ whatever he is there, he has contributed a lot. అసలు ఏ సైట్ ఫస్ట్ చైర్పర్సన్ అన్ని హాస్పిటల్కి తిరిగి ఉంటాడు తెలంగాణలో. He has visited all the hospitals because I used to get the information వచ్చేది. He used to involve himself personally in the development of the eye hospitals. My congratulations to you, Bansal. And we have enjoyed fellowship. 85-86 fellowship, we work together, we travel together to international conventions. నరేష్ అగర్వాల్ ఓనాలూలులో కంటెస్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎవరు లేరు, మీ ఇద్దరమే ఇండియాని రిప్రజెంట్ చేసేవాళ్ళం. పక్కన సలీం మొసాన్ ఉండేవాడు. వాళ్ళ టీం ఏమో 50-60 మంది, ఇక్కడ ఇండియా టీం అక్కడ వాళ్ళు ఉన్న చోట మీ ఇద్దరమే నిలబడ్డాం. వి ఓట్ ఫర్ నరేష్ అగర్వాల్ అని చెప్పాం. దట్ ఈస్ అవర్ అసోసియేషన్. ఐఎమ్ వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ టు బి ఏ గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఆఫ్ యూ, లయన్ బన్సల్. I appreciate your services and your commitment, and I wish you all the very best. Many more years of happiness, prosperity, and success. All the very best. Okasari gettiga madam sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite is the contemporary Governor Lakshmi Narayana garu. Idhar kuda Leo Lions at what a great journey they both had. So please.
మిత్రులారా, శుభ సాయంత్రం. పెద్దలకు నమస్కారం, చిన్నలకు ఆశీర్వాదాలు. ఏం సిమిలారిటీసో, చాలా సిమిలారిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి నాకు బన్సల్కి. అనుకోకుండా 81లో ఆయన లైనిజంలో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాడు. 81లో నేను చార్టర్ ప్రెసిడెంట్గా నా జీవితం స్టార్ట్ చేశాను. అనుకోకుండా 96-97లో మేమిద్దరం గవర్నర్లో అయ్యాం. బిఆర్ రావు కౌన్సిల్ చైర్మన్ మేము. అయితే ఇప్పటిదాకా తెలియదు బన్సల్ కూడా లియో అని. కానీ మేము లియోస్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు బాగా యాక్టివ్ ఉన్నది మై గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్ పాస్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ గవర్నర్ లైన్ బౌర్లాల్ జైన్. ఇక్కడే ఉన్నారు మా సోదరుడు మహేష్ అగర్వాల్. తర్వాత అదేవిధంగా సునీల్. ఖమ్మంలో మేము అప్పుడు 77-78లో, అప్పుడు 75 నుంచి 81 వరకు నేను లియో. 81 పెద్దలు సునీల్ గారి ఫాదర్ లైన్ నారాయణరావు గారు మోటివేట్ చేసి ఖమ్మంలో, ఆ రోజుల్లో విజయవాడలో కూడా రెండో క్లబ్ లేదు, వరంగల్లో లేదు, ఎక్కడా లేదు. ఆఫ్టర్ హైదరాబాద్, వైజాగ్, విజయవాడ కొన్ని ప్లేసెస్ తర్వాత ఖమ్మంలో రెండో క్లబ్ పెట్టాం, లయన్స్ క్లబ్ ఆఫ్ స్తంభాద్రి అని. అట్లా ఆ రోజు నుంచి ఈరోజు. తర్వాత అనుకోకుండా సిమిలారిటీస్ ఇవాళ చూసా అనుకున్నాం. నాకు ఒకే కూతురు, బన్సల్కి ఒకే కూతురు. మాతో పాటు కొలీగ్ గవర్నర్స్ అయిన విజయవాడ ఫాస్ట్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ప్రసాద్కి 2 అమ్మాయిలు, పోతే ఇంకో సురేష్ నెల్లూరు నుంచి ఉండాడు, ఆయనకి 2 అమ్మాయిలే. మొత్తం అమ్మాయిలే మాకు సంతానం, మా పిల్లలు లేరు. అట్లా అనుకోకుండా బన్సల్కి నాకు సిమిలారిటీస్. ఏ గుడ్ ఫ్రెండ్. మేము ఆ రోజున 20 రోజులు కన్వెన్షన్ కలిసి తిరిగినప్పుడు 2-4 ఒకే గ్రూప్లో వెళ్ళాం. ఆంధ్ర 4 గవర్నర్స్, కర్ణాటక నుంచి ఒక 2 గవర్నర్స్, ఇంకా కొంతమంది పాస్ గవర్నర్స్ కలిపి కౌన్సిల్ మర్చిపోయి బిఆర్ రావు కూడా మాతో పాటే వచ్చారు. బిఆర్ రావు గారు అందరం కలిసి 20 మంది గ్రూప్లో వెళ్తే ఒక సంఘటన జరిగింది. వాళ్ళ అమ్మాయి ఇప్పుడే ఫస్ట్ మీతో అందరితో మాట్లాడింది కదా, వాళ్ళ ఎయిర్లైన్స్ ఎంట్రీలో లైన్ వెంపటి లక్ష్మణ కూతురుగా వాళ్ళు రాసుకున్నారు. సీట్ అన్ని అమ్మాయిది. 2 ఏళ్ల పాప, అదే 1.5 year. ఇందాక అడిగాను ఎప్పుడు ఏజ్ ఏంటంటే 1.5 year. మా అమ్మాయి 93, అమ్మాయి 94. సరే మా అమ్మాయిని ఇక్కడ వదిలిపెట్టి వెళ్ళిపోయాం అనుకోండి, చిన్నప్పుడు తీసుకెళ్ళలేదు. అనుకోకుండా నా పాపగా అప్పటి నుంచి బన్సల్కి అడిగినా మా అమ్మాయి బాగుందా అని అడుగుతాను. అట్లా మా ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ అంతకుముందు నుంచే ఉంది. ప్లస్ 96-97 నుంచి కో గవర్నర్గా చేశాను. విధంగా ఈరోజు నా బర్త్డే జరుపుకోవడం చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. నా సోదరుడు. అనుకోకుండా ఇంకొక సిమిలారిటీ ఏంటంటే ఇద్దరం 1957లోనే పుట్టాం. ఆయన సెప్టెంబర్ 12, నేను అక్టోబర్ 19. కానీ ఆయన కంటే పెద్దగా పడుతున్నాను మీకు అర్థంగా. గోవిందరాజు, బిఆర్ రావు కంటే గోవిందరాజు, ఇట్లా వరుసగా మేము అందరం మంచి స్నేహితులుగా పనిచేసాం. అంజయ్ గారి పీరియడ్లో. కానీ అక్కడి నుంచి నేను బౌర్లాల్ గారు, అనుకోకుండా లైన్ బౌర్లాల్ గారు ఎన్నికైంది అంటే మీ అందరికి కొన్ని 1 నిమిషం పంచుకోవాలని 1 నిమిషం చెప్పు తీసుకు. బౌర్లాల్ జైన్ గారు యునానిమస్గా ఖమ్మంలో మేము 76-77లో, ఇక్కడ ఎవరు లేరు, 1-2 ఉన్నారేమో, ఖమ్మం వచ్చి లేరనుకుంటా బహుశా. మహేష్ అగర్వాల్ వచ్చాడు అనుకుంటా, ఖమ్మం డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ మహేష్ అగర్వాల్ వచ్చాడు, సునీల్ కూడా రాలేదు నా ఉద్దేశం. తెలంగాణలో ఫస్ట్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కాన్ఫరెన్స్ హైదరాబాద్ తర్వాత ఖమ్మంలోనే చేశాం. గవర్నర్ 81 అంజయ్ గారు గవర్నరు, బౌలాల్ జైన్ యునానిమస్గా ఎలక్ట్ అయ్యాడు. ఆ విధంగా ఈ రోజున ఈ విధంగా మీతో మాట్లాడగలుగుతున్నట్టు కాదంటే ఉంటే 40 years కంటే ఎక్కువ, 40 years యాజ్ ఏ లైన్, బట్ లియోస్ కలుపుకుంటే ఇట్స్ మోర్ దాన్ 40 years ఆ సర్వీస్. కాబట్టి నేను ఇప్పుడు అనుభవాలు పంచుకోవడానికి అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన పెద్దలు బాబురావు గారికి మిగతా మీ అందరికి కూడా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తూ మీ లక్ష్మీనారాయణ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite the Deepak Bhattacharya, past district governor and multiple GMT coordinator. Good evening. Lion Bansal ji has completed 40 years in Lionism. I completed 39 years. In last 39 years, I know him personally. A very committed person. When Lion Bhavalal ji was campaigning for his governorship, we had so many meetings in the Blanket House, which is unforgettable. Then I took over as the charter president of Vivekanandapuram. That time also, fortunately, my club was under his region chairmanship. And that time also, so many times we had meeting. I really developed a deep sense of respect for him, for his commitment, very rightly pointed by Lion Govind Rajji. He's a committed person. For his commitment, let us give a big round of applause to him. Dear friends, some moments of the life touches our heart. My name was recommended by the High Court Collegium and Supreme Court Collegium for the High Court Judgeship. The first person, the matter news was leaked in the newspaper. He is the first person who telephoned me and said, Deepak, it has been leaked in the newspaper, you want any help? And that touched my heart. Only Lion who telephoned me and said, you want any help in Delhi? Tell me. Later on NGSC came, I became overage, that is a different story. But that commitment, yes, that love and affection is extended. I bow my head with respect and thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. He's a great person. I love him and I wish all the best on behalf of all the past district governor, more particularly past district governor 320B and our governor Lion Vidyasagar Reddy ji, Vice Governor Kamal Kishore ji, Lion Durgavani ji, extend a very warm felicitation on his 64th birthday. Luckily, I also celebrated my 64th birthday on 4th of July. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite another past district governor, Tandon Garu, Manish Narayan Tandon ji.
सभी को नमस्कार। राष्ट्रभाषा तो सब लोग भूल ही गए। आई थॉट इस अपॉर्चुनिटी पे बंसल जी को उनके 40 इयर्स ऑफ लाइनिज्म कंप्लीट करने पर 25 इयर्स एज गवर्नर और आज उनके बर्थडे पर शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। हमारी तरफ से हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट के पूरे पास गवर्नर्स, काउंसिल चेयरमैन, वाइस गवर्नर जो यहाँ पर प्रेजेंट है, इनसे मेरा एसोसिएशन काफी पुराना है। और बाबूराव साहब और हम जब साथ में गवर्नर थे उस समय हम बहुत क्लोज हुए। इनका जो सबने का सेम, आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू ऐड, इनका कमिटमेंट, इनका डेडिकेशन एकदम लाजवाब है। अभी सबसे पहले मैं इनको बधाई देते हुए जो अल्टीमेट है फर्स्ट कि इसी जगह पर हम इनके 50 साल कंप्लीशन को भी मनाएंगे और उस समय हम अपने 35 इयर्स ऑफ लाइनिज्म कंप्लीट करेंगे। सभी लायंस की तरफ से हम आज का दिन देखते हैं, उस दिन का इंतजार करेंगे। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Now invite the past district governor Lingamurthy garu. Sir, please brief, sir.
Dear Lions and friends, I have a long association with Lion Badri Vishal Bansal. First time, Lion Dr. D.N. Reddy, he has introduced me to Lion Bansal in the year 1991, I think, when Bawarlal Jain was the district governor. I was only limited to my club, Hyderabad Airport, not even secretary, not even president of the club in the 91. When D.N. Reddy approached, he is a candidate for the governor. I was not knowing the importance of the governor also at that time. Then he introduced me to Bansal, and from that time onwards, I am closely associated with Bansal. I could remember the election we fought on that time. Nowadays, the election, governor election has become very, very easy. During that time, it was very, very tough. There were 4 candidates. The great Govindaraj was the candidate against D.N. Reddy. He was already established cabinet secretary. He was very influenced at the time. Giving a defeat to Govindaraj is not an easy thing. The strategist is Bansal. Bansal is the architect of that victory. And whatever he advised, I implemented. We are fortunate to have so many mobile phones and everything. No phone at that time, no mobile, no pager. Only trunk call karo. Trunk call చేసి ఒక్కొక్క లైన్ పట్టుకొని మనం కన్విన్స్ చేసుకోవాలి. అది కూడా మా స్ట్రాటజీ ఏముంటే, ఎందుకంటే గోవిందరాజ్ ఇస్ అ పాపులర్ పర్సన్ బై దట్ టైం. అప్పుడు గోవిందరాజ్ నేను ఎవరో కూడా తెలియదు, అంత హై లెవెల్ ఉన్నాడు. లక్ష్మీనారాయణ ఇస్ అనదర్ క్యాండిడేట్. ఇట్లా 5 candidates ఉన్నప్పుడు Bansal is the main architect. I supported him. We gave the victory to Dr. D.N. Reddy at that time. From that time, we have a long association. He has my advisor. Anytime anything is there, he will advise. After that, district is bifurcated. He became the governor of that C2. 1 year later, I became the governor for the C3, 97-98. I congratulate Bansal for the successfully work career for 40 years of Lionism, 25 years of governorship, and wish you a happy birthday. Thank you, Aruna.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Last but not least, our district governor, Lion Dr. T. Ramakrishna Reddy.
Good evening, all. It's a pleasure, Bansal ji, with 40 years as a Lion and 25 years as a district governor. It's a proud to our district as a vice governor also. A most successful, committed, valued person with more a character, with having high character and more committed. On this auspicious day, I wish him all the best. Also, on behalf of 320D, my district, I bring warm felicitation to his family and him. I wish him all the best and wish him the peaceful many more years to enjoy Lionism and serve and as a senior line to our organization. I wish him all the best. Once again, we feel proud from 320D. Is a man of commitment and also high character and helpful. For the last many years, he is the person who will be supporting and advising all the district conventions, and a man with a lot of knowledge of the Lions philosophy and also advising us. I wish him once again all the best. Thank you for giving me
sir.
this opportunity.
A meticulous planner behaves in good communications, maintains a good rapport and good relations. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే మనసు మెత్తని వాడు మాట మెత్తని వాడు, మనసుతో మాటతో మనిషిని తన వాడుగా చేసుకునే సేవాగుణ సంపన్నుడు బద్రి విశాల్ బన్సర్ గారు. I request him to give his response.
Thank you, Amar. My dear friends, Lions, my family members, elders of my family, very senior and Lions and friends. Friends, when I think थोड़ा हिंदी में बात करूं अच्छा रहेगा, थोड़ा मन से बात करना चाहूंगा, ज्यादा टाइम तो नहीं लूंगा, मुझे पता है कि बहुत समय हो गया है। सबसे पहले मैं आज याद करना चाहूंगा मेरे पूज्य पिताजी श्री जेठमल जी बंसल, जो कि इंस्ट्रूमेंटल है मुझे लाइंस, अगर मैं आज सोशल सर्विस में हूं, सोशल लाइफ में हूं, तो ही इज द पर्सन हु इज इंस्ट्रूमेंटल इन मेकिंग मी एंड ए मेंबर ऑफ लायंस क्लब। बात 1980-81 की है, जब हमारे प्रेसिडेंट हुआ करते हैदराबाद साउथ के लाइन रमेश कुमार गर्ग, लेट लाइन रमेश कुमार गर्ग, वो हमारे पास काफी आते थे। तो एक दिन उन्होंने कहा, रमेश जी आप लायंस के प्रेसिडेंट है, आप इसको भी आप इन्वॉल्व करिए ताकि सोशल में कहीं जाए। और उस तरह से मेरी लायंस की जर्नी 1981 में शुरू हुई। और 1981 जिस वीक में मेरी लायंस की जर्नी शुरू हुई, उसी वीक में मेरी इंडिपेंडेंट बिजनेस प्रोफेशनल लाइफ भी शुरू हुई। इट वाज द लास्ट वीक ऑफ अगस्त 1981 when I started my journey as a lion as well as an independent business, that is blanket house, what you all know. Friends, जब हम एक और आगे बढ़ने के पहले मैं आज कुछ जो मित्रों को याद करना चाहूंगा जो आज हमारे साथ नहीं है। 3 लोग मेरी लाइफ में ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट हैं जिन्हें मैं आज भी मिस करता हूं। जब भी कोई सुख, कोई दुख, किसी तरह का कोई मुझे शेयर करना होता है तो मैं इन 3 लोगों को मिस करता हूं। एक मेरे फादर जेठमल जी, दूसरे भंवरलाल जैन, भंवर के साथ मेरा बहुत ही एक अलग तरह का संबंध था, और तीसरे मिस्टर VL पसारी, आप शायद कई लोग आप उनमें नहीं जानते होंगे, पर ये 3 लोगों को मैं आज भी अपनी लाइफ में मिस करता हूं। जब भी कोई मुझे बहुत खुशी मिलती है या जब कभी मैं कहीं मायूस होता हूं तो मैं इन 3 लोगों को जरूर याद करता हूं। दोस्तों, जब हम सभी से बात कर रहे थे आज के इस कार्यक्रम के बारे में, तो एक सीनियर लाइन, उनका एक कमेंट था, बंसल 40 साल से ऊपर मेरे भी हो गए, 25 साल से ज्यादा गवर्नरशिप भी मेरे पास हो गई है, पर मेरे पास बाबूराव जैसा दोस्त नहीं है। So I am fortunate to have a friend in line Babu Rao, who is always, एक बहुत ही एक अफेक्शन, एक ऐसा रिश्ता बन गया है कि कोई भी बात होती है तो तुरंत हम दोनों में कोई कम्युनिकेशन गैप नहीं होता है। और मेरा संबंध जिस किसी भी संस्था में रहा वैसे ही है। गिरीश भाई यहाँ बैठे हैं, मेरा गिरीश भाई के साथ भी संबंध उसी तरह का रहा। आज भी फ्रॉम 2000 टू 2021, आज 21 साल हो गए, हमने चाहे जितने कार्यक्रम किए, चाहे जितने सक्सेस फेलियर जो भी आए, पर हमारे में कहीं कम्युनिकेशन गैप नहीं रहा। ये शायद मैं समझता हूँ मेरे लिए बहुत एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज है। सुनील बहुत ही जिगरी दोस्त है। हमने कई बार साथ में बहुत जो है सो अपनी लाइफ को एंजॉय किया है। जब साथ में बैठते हैं, हंसी, वो बहुत एक अच्छे सिंगर भी है। मैं समझता हूँ आज हम कार्यक्रम के बाद में सुनील से भी 1-2 सॉन्ग सुनेंगे। और ऐसे कई मेरे दोस्त हैं यहाँ पर जिनको मैं मिस करता हूँ। कई बार जब स्पेशल ओकेशंस होते हैं, हर कोई हमेशा तो नहीं मिल पाता। मैं लाइनिज्म में 96-97 डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नरशिप होने के बाद में आई गॉट लिटिल बैक। मैंने बाद में कोई जिम्मेदारी ज्यादा एक्सेप्ट नहीं की। ये शायद फिर जब बाबूराव जी जब डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर बने तो उन्होंने मुझे गलती से लॉन्ग रेंज प्लानिंग कमेटी में नॉमिनेट करा दिया, जो मल्टीपल की लॉन्ग रेंज प्लानिंग कमेटी थी उसमें नॉमिनेट करा दिया। और उस लॉन्ग रेंज प्लानिंग कमेटी में कुछ ऐसा डिस्कशन आ गया कि जहां पर थोड़ी सी, क्योंकि मुझे शुरू से आदत है, मैं जो भी अगर बात करता हूं तो थोड़ी सी स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, और जो मुझे सच लगती है, सही लगती है, मैं वो बात करता हूं। मैं लीडरशिप के साथ में हाँ मिलाने में ज्यादा भरोसा नहीं रखता हूं। तो शायद वैसी कोई बात हो गई, मैंने लीडरशिप से, मेरी राय कुछ अलग थी और उस राय के चक्कर में मैं वापस से लाइंस में एक्टिव हो गया। और उसके बाद में तो हिस्ट्री है। फिर साइट फर्स्ट का कार्यक्रम आया। साइट फर्स्ट जो प्रोग्राम है या आई डोनेशन का जो प्रोग्राम है, ये इट्स वेरी नियर टू माय हार्ट। और मेरा जो साइट फर्स्ट का जो कार्यक्रम रहा, जो कार्यकाल रहा मल्टीपल में, आई थिंक दैट वाज वन ऑफ द गोल्डन पीरियड आई हैव एंजॉयड। डॉक्टर सेट्टी, फिल अल्बानो, जो सभी लोग, जो इंटरनेशनल स्टाफ, ये पूरा इतना सपोर्ट। और ऐसा कोई साल, ऐसा कोई एडवाइजरी कमेटी की मीटिंग नहीं, साइट फर्स्ट एडवाइजरी कमेटी की मीटिंग ऐसी कोई नहीं गई जिसमें मल्टीपल 320 से कोई साइट फर्स्ट एप्लीकेशन नहीं गया। There was at least one application in each SSC meeting, and all applications has been met with success, and we got all the grants whatever we have desired for. So friends, thank you very much to all of you. आप सब आए, इतनी दूर दूर से आए। आज यहाँ पर ट्रैफिक की इतनी समस्या है, उसके बावजूद भी आप सब लोग आए। बहुत, यानी दोस्तों से बड़ी चीज कोई नहीं होती। मैं आज एक चीज और कहना चाहूंगा कि मैंने अपनी सोशल लाइफ में कभी किसी का मन, कर्म से या कोई मेरी बात से अगर मैंने किसी का मन दुखाया है, किसी का दिल दुखाया है, तो मैं आज उनसे सभी से हाथ जोड़कर क्षमा चाहूंगा कि मैंने अगर किसी तरह की कोई बात किसी से कह दी है गलती से, तो मैं इस बात को आज यहाँ पर चाहूंगा कि आज हम एक नई जर्नी, आज आप मेरे 64th बर्थडे पे आप सब यहाँ पर शामिल हुए हैं। आज हम इसके बाद में, हालांकि प्रोग्राम थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया है, पर हम कार्यक्रम को पूरा एंजॉय करेंगे, साथ में बैठेंगे, थोड़ा सा मस्ती करेंगे, हंसेंगे, गाएंगे, और हमारे सिंगर्स भी यहाँ पर है। तो लेट अस ऑल सेलिब्रेट। थैंक यू वेरी मच टू द एंटायर टीम ऑफ माय डिस्ट्रिक्ट 320D who has worked so hard. Amar, Praveen, Nagaraju Saab, my governor, vice governors, everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I invite Anuradha Bansal also to come on to the dais. Let us all stand and give a standing ovation to Lion Badri Vishal Bansal for his outstanding contribution to the Lionism for the past 40 years and 25 years as the district governor. What a guest, excellent journey it is. Sir, Vakadi Modu, now the felicitation starts, come from the right side and leave from the left side, and simultaneous cocktails plus food good start avutundi. So come from the right side and leave from the left side, sir, please.
For bells. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to dear one. Happy birthday to you. From good friends and true. From old friends and new. May good luck go with you. And happiness too.
అక్కడ నుంచి వచ్చేవాళ్ళకి ఎంట్రీ ఇస్తున్నారా అక్కడ నుంచి అంత ఫైన్ ఎవరు హోస్ట్